You're listening to First in Line, your all access pass to fan culture. I'm Liv,
And I'm Elham.
and so many things happened this week. It's actually crazy. We have so much to discuss, so let's get into it. Would you please share your boyfriend of the week this week?
This week's boyfriend of the week is Michael B. Jordan. He had just won the SAG Award for the Best Male Actor in a Leading Role for his role in Sinners, where he played two people. And I just loved the whole thing. Like, I loved Viola Davis presenting him the the award. I loved his actual shock because if you would have bet money, like everyone thought it was going to Timmy, and I'm sure he did too. And his cute little speech was just so wholesome. And like we're both like Friday Night Lights. Like we know Michael B. Jordan from
I
way
literally
back
just
when.
sent you a tweet of Jesse Plemons watching him
Yes.
with.
I just love him, and he just obviously he's just so talented, and it's just so amazing. And it makes me even more excited for the Oscars, even though I'm going to have raging anxiety the whole time because it's like the one of the last awards to be presented. But I am excited for his chances, and he had to be the boyfriend of the week.
Hard to agree with that one. I feel like it's so crazy that we're at the age like it is fun to like see someone come up
Yes,
with those roles. Like, who would have thought when you're watching Friday Night Lights that like he would potentially be winning an Oscar one day?
it's
And then
crazy.
also a lot of the other people that are from that show, like like the Jesse Plemonses of
Yeah.
that are also doing insane things and being nominated for awards. It's just so funny that we're at that age now where we've like seen people come up through
Like
the years.
literally. It feels so rewarding. I'm like, I've been here since the start. I
Yeah,
love you.
as if we're voting for them, as if
I
we're
know.
part of SAG-AFTRA.
I'm manifesting
I
that for
am
us.
always like such a sucker for like someone playing two people ever since The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan.
No, because
Like,
it's
you
actually
get me.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's actually like I can't like literally that's why The Parent Trap is still amazing to this day because it's like fascinating how you can actually be two different people, but it's the same person.
Yeah.
And Michael B.
And
Jordan did that.
probably like I know it's still the same thing, like they're still acting, but the technology has probably changed so much and the way that they go about like having you do that is probably so
Mhm.
different from all those years ago. Oh, and I loved Miles singing.
Yes, I love that.
Oh, he's so
And
talented.
apparently it was like his nephew or something was the little kid that was singing because Kristen
Oh,
Bell
really?
said that at the end. Yeah. Like she was like thanking like whatever her thank yous at the end and she literally said Miles, his nephew, and then like wherever the choir came from. And I was like, "Oh my God, like they were all really good. I loved it."
Kristen Bell
Makes me
was kind of forgettable as a
Yeah.
voice. I feel like
I
she was
think
very visible in the first like 20, 30 minutes of the show, and then you did not see her again until the end, like when she walked back on stage after season
no.
one for the cast. Like you did not see her.
No, and I feel like honestly, Nikki Glazer had two perfect Golden Globes hosting gigs back to back, and I feel like that is like what we need. Like we need someone who's like funny and like comes out and actually says a joke and like actually has humor. I mean, I think Kristen Bell's funny, but she's not a comedian, so it's kind of just like she just
Yeah.
sings, and then it's like the bit is over. But anyways,
That's so funny.
should we do our barricade or bust for the week?
Yes, my barricade or bust this week is Rain Me In by Sam Fender. The version with Olivia Dean on it has been all the rage in the UK over the last year, and it
Hmm.
actually just won Song of the Year at the Brits the other day. And it's finally made its way to my ears, so that is my barricade or bust this week.
I
What
love
about you?
that. My barricade bus is something that's kind of I'm a little late to it, but I started watching Bridgerton season 4 because they finally released all the episodes. So I
Mm,
was like, let
okay.
me start watching this. And I'm not like a huge Bridgerton fan.
See, I'm a Bridgerton season 2 supremacist, so
Same,
like
same,
I don't even have any interest in watching season 4.
same. I love season 2 to the point where like season 3 was so boring to me, I could not even
Mhm.
finish it. But season 4, I've been hearing like people say the story's really good. And it's kind of like giving like another like a Cinderella story,
Okay.
like the Hilary Duff movie, another Cinderella
Yes.
story
A
with like the
Cinderella story.
yeah, with like the mask and meeting at like a ball and not knowing who the girl was, like that type of vibe. So I was like, okay, let me get into this, and I'm liking it so far. I mean, to be fair, I'm 2 episodes in, but I'm enjoying it, and I think this will make up for what I think was a very boring season 3. Sorry,
Mhm.
Bridgerton stands, don't come after us, but I don't think it will compare to season 2, but I'm willing to get as close to it
It's
as
not going
possible.
to, but I'll give you that. No, season two really got me. I even bought the book and read the book. Like that's how bad it was.
Bro, it's Jonathan Bailey and Simone Ashley. Like it's like when you have two actors with insane chemistry, you can't look away. As
It's
we
so
know
funny
from
because like
our
I wouldn't even think that those two would be like it, but they are. They're
No,
just so
but they
good.
are.
Like that's what you're saying. Like sometimes it just works. Whoever got those two in a room together should be paid a
Mm-hmm.
lot of money.
They
So
know.
I love that. I feel like we need to talk about the Traitors finale and reunion first because we
Mm-hmm.
barely even spoke about it because we didn't watch it at the same like
No, yeah.
we watched the finale at the same time, but we didn't watch the reunion on the same day. I, for one, was very pleased with how everything shook out because I did not feel like the Faithfuls deserved to win.
No.
Whatever they wanted to say online after the fact, I don't believe any of it that they had it figured out. Like, yes, they mentioned Rob, but how do you go to the last round table of the season and Rob's name does not come up once?
Okay, can we like it actually is crazy because it's like they're like even when Mark got murdered or
Got
whatever,
murdered, yeah.
he goes like in his little confessional, he goes, I know it's Eric. And I'm just like, okay, why can you not say like you're saying this shit at the wrong time? You guys are already dead. Like you're gone. Like why are we need to be I feel like they were so scared to like show all their cards that they just like didn't do anything.
Like, you guys are
And
gonna get killed off if you don't
like
get this right.
literally it just is so yeah like all the like coping online like I'm like I'm sorry but like the one thing I believe Rob is one of the best traders. I've only watched this season of Traders.
Mhm.
I know Suri from
Yeah.
season one is like goated. I get that. I might rewatch it honestly because I
Okay, but
I
like
love
I also saw stuff which I agree with is like so season one was a bunch of normal people and then Suri and I think Ari from The Bachelor, if you know who that is. I don't think that there were any other celebrities on
oh
that
okay
season. And then this season is obviously all celebrities. I don't think that Suri could have won with celebrities. Like as
because they would have
knowing who she is, knowing the Survivor player she is, like
yeah
she would not have made it this far. And she would not have made it this far as a traitor. There's absolutely no way. I think she would be voted out really early, even if she was a faithful. So I've seen a lot of things saying like Rob could have also won Suri's season, but Suri couldn't have won this season. And I
yeah
agree with that. So
well it
it's a totally different game like that they were playing.
Yeah, it's really hard when you're known for being really good at gameplay. Like if you're a Survivor person who's like been on Survivor does a countless amount of times or have won it, like it's the same reason why Boston Rob like didn't win his season because you already automatically have a target on your back with your past games that you've played before. It's like especially something like Survivor. Like I feel like Big Brother is not really that way. Like Survivor is
I
that
feel
type
like
of
they always try
show.
to get the Survivor players out first because even last season it was like the Big Brother traders made it further to the end. Boston Rob season was funny because at the first episode, he wasn't an original cast member. They like bring him in front of everyone and they're like, "Who wants Boston Rob to join the cast?" And he didn't
What?
to join the cast because everyone's like, I don't want to play against him. Then they later on, like 2 episodes later, just decide to bring him on the cast. And of course, he's a traitor. So the fact that he even made it, how many episodes he made it as a traitor, with them all basically knowing that there's no way that they brought him back to be anything other than a traitor,
Yeah, yeah.
just goes to show how smart the man is.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's really funny. I feel like they get all the Survivor players out as quickly as possible.
Literally, because I mean, I'd be doing that. I'd be like,
Yeah.
goodbye. Like, yeah, I don't want
I
you
can't
here.
trust you. Like those people can
No.
lie straight to your face.
Yeah.
And it's like such a strategic game, whereas Big Brother feels like more like networking,
Yeah.
which is kind of what you're doing on the show. But yeah, I think Rob played such a fantastic game. Found it so painful to watch the reveal though between him and Mara. Like
It was like,
I have a friend that mutes the TV when she gets secondhand embarrassment. Like she lets it keep playing, but she mutes it. But like I'm the type of person where I like will pause it and I walk away and then I like come back, sit back down, and then I like pause it and then like I watch this and then I pause it and walk away. Like it took me like 5 minutes to watch that because
bro,
it was so painful.
she was so gagged. She really thought she was gonna win. Like, she really thought she was gonna win. And
I'm
honestly,
sorry. I'm a faithful.
honestly, the reason why I could never do this show, even though I will sit here and pretend like I could win easily, is the actual embarrassment that would come upon me if I made it to the fucking end and some shit like that happened to me and people online are calling me male-centered, stigmatized, obsessed with Rob. I would literally like be on the edge. Like you'd have to be like helping me to the fucking mental hospital. Like I don't know how she's. I mean, but also honestly, I feel
I think
like
she handled it so well, like obviously way better than has handled any of this. But like the fact that she kind of was like such a good game because she was waiting for him to say that he
hmm
was joking for so long. Like that's what she said at the reunion. Like she was in so much shock because she kept waiting for him to say that he was joking.
hmm
I feel like she actually handled it with so much grace. Like I don't know if she cursed him out later on or whatever, but she handled it in the moment way better than I think I probably would have.
And I also found it funny where she goes, "You're gonna have a really hard time getting a girlfriend after this."
Yeah.
I'm like, "That's literally true." I mean, he does have a girlfriend now, but I'm like, I would be scared. Like, I'm like, you can lie to people that well. Like, I really don't know if I can trust you. But also, it's like it's a game and not real life. But
I did feel
we can,
that he said that his whole season he was method acting as a faithful, and he feels like
yes,
he was such a good traitor because he felt like he was such a good faithful because he was helping the faithfuls. And that's pretty much what we were saying.
all
Lisa
season.
Rinna commented on one of our TikToks and asked what she should have done in the moment. And we kind of said, like, she really needed to play up that she was a faithful. Like, you really have to believe that you're a faithful to do
Yeah,
in the game. So I felt a little bit vindicated that Rob said that that was his approach. So at least we have like the right idea.
yeah, yeah. I will say I think it's so funny. I don't know, like, okay, I'm a Real Housewives viewer. I watch Potomac, like, I'm a Real Housewives viewer. So, but when I do watch Potomac, when Candace was on it, I didn't love her. I didn't really hate her and I didn't love her. I thought she was fine, but she's very dramatic. She's very dramatic. She doesn't really know, like, what her, like, I don't know, she's kind of like wishy washy and stuff like that. Like, the way she was at the Traitors Union is literally how she is at every Housewives reunion, all Housewives scenes. It's kind of like you love her or you hate her. But I just like want to shake her and be like, girl, Lisa Rinna and Rob are doing so much promo right now and so much like I'm sure Rinna feels fucking annoyed. I'm sure she's pissed off. Like, of course she's pissed. She literally said, I was mad. Like, I'm annoyed that I got like, banished and all this stuff. But you have to be a good sport if you want to be involved. Because I'm like, I don't see Candace anywhere. And I think that's like really sad. I know she just got signed to CAA, which I think is amazing for her. It's a huge agency. Like I mean, I'm happy for her for that. But I'm like, girl, you could be in all these commercials, like with them, doing all this
You could be
promo.
playing up your like rivalry.
Yeah. And I just think she's kind of like dug her heels too
So
hard,
sore loser.
which is like, yeah, and it's embarrassing. But I will say the one thing that I do think, and maybe I told you this or maybe I was talking to my sister, is they keep being like, okay, I think Rob needs to just admit to them, or maybe this will like help Candace, is like if Rob just admitted, like, yeah, like I wanted to win this by myself. I didn't care to take you all out. Like I wanted to get to the end by myself and I wanted to win. I don't care. But I think he's like too like nice. And he keeps just
Yeah.
being like, it's a game, it's a game, it's a game. But it's like, yeah, it is a game. I feel like we've said this before, but it's yeah, it's a game, but like trader on trader crime is really not good and things like that. Like I'm just like, if he just literally said, I wanted to win this money by myself, I do not care. That's why I let Lisa go and I was going to let you go. Whether that was that day or 2 days later, you were going to be gone because I wanted to win by myself. I think maybe she would like feel a little more closure, but it's just like, even if he said that, she would still be mad. So it's kind of just like whatever. Like I
Yeah.
just feel like
Is that really what you need to like get over it?
I
Like
know it's
it's
so
just a
embarrassing.
game.
It's embarrassing. Because even like Eric is coming out with a fucking song and a music video. Did you see that? And
Yeah.
Rob is gonna be in it. Like I'm like, and Rob
We
is
should all be
literally like,
profiting off of this. Like at least
yes,
like make some profit off of the fact that you didn't win.
that you're like frenemies or whatever.
Yeah.
Just do that. But no, she's just too much
Like
of a
they should
sore
be starting
loser.
a podcast together, like Boston Rob
I
and
know.
Bob the Drag Queen.
Maybe they'll do
Because
that
that's
next
what
season.
happened. I don't know if you know the backstory, but that's what happened on that season is Boston Rob and Bob the Drag Queen were both traitors, and Boston Rob was basically like, Bob the Drag Queen's a traitor, and got him voted out, and they were like going for each other. And now they're on that podcast and they're so good on it together.
Yeah,
I love that podcast. I think
I
they're
know.
a really good choice and duo. And I like that they have a friendship now. So maybe there is hope for Candace and Rob.
For next season or something. Because
Yeah.
it's fun. Yeah. Like it's just like I think she just needs to get over it. And I'm also like, it's not like she's feeding for money, guys.
Honestly,
Like
like,
she has
I
money.
get why Rob wouldn't want to share it. Like, I mean, I'm sure Rob's doing fine for himself, but like, I get
Yeah.
why he would want to share it with a Real Housewife. Like, I'm sure they don't need $100,000
No.
with tax taken out. But something that really bothered me about the reunion was just Candace regurgitating things that were on the internet. And like that's part of the problem with social media is like she's just spewing this stuff that doesn't even make sense. Like knowing that she as a traitor cannot legally tell
I
faithfuls
know.
that she is a traitor, but is suggesting that Rob told Colton that he was a traitor. Rob, who didn't even want to win with any of the other traitors and wanted to win by himself, like why would he be telling a faithful that he's a traitor then?
No. He would be literally getting sued by NBC Peacock. Like,
Yeah,
what?
so I just think
Like,
that there was like so much time that
I
was
know.
spent on nonsense like that. And any moment of time that they
Colton.
gave Michael Rappaport and Colton for a redemption arc.
Also, can I just say, I loved how Portia was literally there for one episode and like was so good at the reunion. Like she was so funny. She was like talking to everybody. Like
I
she's
thought
just
Donna
so
Kelsey
good.
was really good at the reunion.
Yeah,
You can tell that
yeah,
she watches the show from her
yeah.
reactions.
I like love the people that we didn't get to see too much of, like actually being engaged in the reunion. But yeah, the redemption arcs of Colton Underwood and Michael Rappaport, they're not moving us. So, but I'm excited for next season. People say, I don't know if this is just rumors, but they say it's supposed to be just normal people. But
Yeah,
then I'm okay, like fully all just
yeah, I
civilians.
think so.
Okay, okay. I'm
Yeah.
excited for that.
And all civilians, as they're calling it, traitor season.
I'm scared. I'm like, I hope these people have like locked up their social media. Like, I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's scary. If Rob is getting this much backlash for literally doing nothing, I can't imagine being a normal person. But hey, 100K feels good at the end of the day.
It's so
Uh,
funny. Going back to the SAG Awards, actually, there was some big news that was dropped by Law Roach on
oh
the
my
red
God.
carpet
Wait, we
that
didn't. Yes.
Tom and Zendaya are married.
Guys, we were there, you guys. I'm sorry. You didn't get invited. We had to sign the NDAs. That was crazy. And you know what's even crazier? Did I send it to you? That apparently Zendaya's mom like reposted it on her story, which I'm like, who the hell is following Zendaya? I don't know. Guys, I don't know if this is fake news, but someone was like, Zendaya's mom reposted it on her story and and said like estimate, like shake my head with like a
Yeah.
smirking emoji. And I'm like, hmm.
Well, he also not only said it in one interview, but said it twice. Like there were two
Really?
separate interviews that asked about the wedding, and that was the response in both of them was like, "You guys already missed it. The wedding already happened."
Do you guys think we're gonna ever see the dress or anything from inside
I
that wedding?
plot twist, she's wearing it in the drama.
I know. No, literally, someone goes, "Well, if
That's
you want to see
actually
Zendaya," literally, I saw this funny too. There's like, "If you want to see Zendaya in a wedding dress, go watch the drama on April 3rd." I'm like, honestly, great marketing.
yeah, that's the only time you're gonna see her in a wedding dress.
But no, I'm like, I, you know, what's so funny is Mumina, my sister, is literally like
She
Tom
was a Tom
Day
Daya
down.
truther. She was a
Like,
Tom Daya
like
truther.
like when there was zero proof, like when the proof was like he bought this, like he was in a jewelry store and then she wore this necklace and we looked up the jewelry store and this necklace was bought from there. Like she was a truther down, and I would always be like, what are you talking about? Like they're just friends, like they're just like in a movie together, like what are you talking about? Like you're so like bizarre. And then obviously the kissing photos in the car happened and she was
Which
like,
is
oh
so
my
funny
god.
that those are real. Like I didn't
I
think that
know.
those are real.
It's so funny. And like I even remember this was like obviously a few years ago, like before they got engaged. I was like trying to get her to pick up the phone. Like I really, really wanted to tell her something. I can't remember what it was. And I have a screenshot of it. I literally texted her being like, Mumina, it's an emergency. Oh my god, you're never gonna believe it. Tom Day engaged. And I swear to you, she called me in a
Wait,
second.
stop. I'm having the worst deja vu because I literally feel like we've talked about this before on a
On
podcast.
the pod.
Like I literally feel
Probably.
like we've talked about that specific thing on the podcast. That's
She
so
called me in a second and she goes, what? What? Like where? And I go, I'm just kidding, but can you help me with this? But literally, like, it makes me happy. Like, they're just a cute couple that are mind their business, and
yeah.
we
It's
love
just gonna get
Zendaya.
even worse though, because there were so many pregnancy rumors about
Oh
her
my
lately.
God.
So I feel like it's gonna get so much worse, but it's really funny because I saw a lot of people on the internet being like, this is a really bad day for everyone else like shipping co-stars because we literally were shipping them when there was literally nothing and now they're married.
No, literally, literally.
I wonder if Law was given the go-ahead to share that
Okay,
information. Like, is that how we wanted this to be shared? Or
I know. I saw people say, because I'm like, I don't really, I saw people say that apparently he's done it before with other stuff. And maybe, I don't think he did it with the engagement because I think the engagement was when she just was wearing the ring on the carpet. Like, I don't
yeah,
think
because
anyone
everyone
said,
was like, I think it was Bulgari or something, and that was the only thing that she was wearing that wasn't Bulgari. So
yes,
everyone was like, it has to be an
yes,
engagement ring because otherwise she wouldn't be allowed to wear it.
yeah. And like, I think people have said like there's been other things that he's like said on a carpet where then it later becomes true. So maybe she's just kind of like, whatever, like they're gonna
Yeah.
ask you. Like obviously they're gonna ask him. So maybe she's just like, whatever, just say it. And I
Like
mean,
an armistice.
it also is like funny because obviously she's gonna start doing press for her new movie, and you know that's just gonna be asked. Like I'm like I can't wait for the first like press junket interview to come out where she like gets asked and like there's like her being like having I don't know whether I'm assuming she's just gonna say oh yeah we did or whatever, but I'm excited for it. Like I just need to know. I need to know. It's hard being us. I was gonna say, this is an important reminder with like the pregnancy rumors and stuff that like women are more than just like marriage and a baby, and like they can have a baby and they could be married, like Liv, be
Look
married
at
and have a
me.
baby, and still have a life and have creative hobbies and goals outside of being a mom or a wife. Like I just am like I can't with the pregnancy rumors on celebrities because I'm just like I feel like it's so because then people are like, oh my god, they're like acting as if like the sky's falling down and her career is over because she's married and wants to maybe possibly have a kid in the future. Like it's just like what? It's gonna be
They
okay.
do that with like the soccer players. Like a lot of the
Yes.
US soccer players have been at the age where they're getting married and having babies, and people are getting so outraged that they're missing a season or two seasons because they're having babies. And it's like,
It's
okay,
weird.
you want them
It's
to miss out
weird.
this very human part of a life at this stage in their lives because you don't want them to miss a season of soccer. That's not what their entire life is about.
Yeah.
They have way more life to live outside of the soccer pitch.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like Zendaya's gonna be in three huge movies this year and she's fine. Whether
Acting,
she's
I feel like the opportunities are not going to be there. She's literally Zendaya.
like it's so and then it annoys me because I'm like, why the hell is no one saying Tom Holland, who literally said, I would love to be a stay-at-home dad. I would love to just take care of my kids and be at home and whatever.
Mhm.
Why is no one saying, oh my god, Tom Holland is never gonna act again? No, it's always gonna fall in Zendaya. Like I just can't with that. And yeah, it's like there's so much entitlement. I'm like, you guys, these are still human beings at the end of the day. They're not our action figures, and like we can let them have kids and take a few years off and hope that they come back to us,
And
which
they
they will.
all also have like other ventures outside of
Mm-hmm.
acting too. So it's not like they're just like sitting at home, not doing anything, not having a hobby.
Yeah, it's just too much. We're excited one day when we can see the Tom Daya wedding, hopefully soon.
Speaking of relationships like Tom Daya, it was a big week for Sierra and West shippers again on Summer House.
Comparing Sierra and West to Tom Daya.
That was a good transition. You gotta give me that.
Uh, I can't.
Okay.
They're having their like what's that like they're having their like little jealousy arc right now.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here for it, honestly, although West isn't handling it like well enough for me. So this week, Jesse, who joined Summer House the same season as West, and they broed out together when West and Sierra kind of got together, which I thought it was funny because this week they called Sierra West's ex-girlfriend, which I thought was interesting. Like they kind of put a title on it. I don't
On
know if
the
they ever really had a title, but
mhm.
like they were saying basically like West and Sierra's relationship wasn't just like someone you were hitting up. Like they were in a
Yeah.
relationship, which I thought was interesting because I think that's like the most we've gotten out of the boys acknowledging that because I feel like West really downplayed it the last few seasons and
Yeah.
what the relationship was. Jesse suggests to West that would he mind if he makes out with Sierra when they're drunk? And West, you can tell, is in complete shock and awe and is just like, whatever. But the boys bring it up after the night out, like, how weird is that? That your bro
Mhm.
asked if he could kiss your ex-girlfriend. And I thought it was really funny. Like, I feel like Wes would have been more bothered if he thought Sierra would entertain it, but he literally says to Kyle, like, I think Sierra would lose her shit if she heard that Jesse was asking to make out,
Yeah.
which is definitely true. There's going to be a conversation had. But when West and Jesse talk towards the end of the episode, West is like, anyone else would say that you're a weirdo and a dickhead for doing this. Why don't you just sit with your full
I
chest?
know.
He's a weirdo and a dickhead. He's like, all the other guys thought it was really weird that you said that.
Well, that's the thing. And you know what's funny is like that's the thing that Sierra didn't like about him is he can't articulate his feelings. Like that's why he couldn't like articulate like why he broke up with her and
Yeah.
why he then like went to whatever publication to like have this interview about their breakup. Like he can't articulate his feelings, and I think that's like a major issue when it's like just say it's you because it would make Jesse probably, I mean, I don't know. I don't think Jesse would honestly care because he's weird, but it would make Jesse think twice maybe if you were like, I think you're weird for suggesting that you want to make out with my ex-girlfriend. Mind you,
Or like
Jesse
maybe
also,
if you want to make out with my ex-girlfriend, you shouldn't also be acting like you're her
yeah,
bestie. Like you're either her bestie or you want to have sex with her.
yeah,
There's
exactly.
not an in
It's so,
between here. So like you shouldn't be laying in bed with her because also that's not going to happen and she's not going to want that.
no,
Which I think is exactly why Lindsay was like, check, I'm going to run to Sierra.
yeah, exactly. It's fucking weird. And also, Jesse, can I just say, Jesse Solomon literally might be like public enemy number one for me on Bravo, like beyond even Kyle Cook, because I just hate his slimy behavior. He's like, I also really liked Sierra too when I first got here, or like last
And that
summer.
was
I
the
really
storyline last year. He was like, well, West called dibs.
called dibs on Sierra. I'm like, you were with Lexi. You were with Lexi. You had a girl in the house. He didn't call dibs. You were with a girl that you decided to be with. And you spent your summer with Lexi. And now that you don't have that, and you probably maybe don't want to do the same thing you did with Lexi with the two other girls, you're like, hey, might as well shoot my shot with Sierra. But it's even weirder now because it's like 2 years in. It's 2 summers in. Like with this whole Sierra West thing that I'm like, it's fucking weird that you're even like trying to entertain this when you know
Well,
Sierra is
also
not like that.
after like last week when the whole thing was between Sierra and West and like that they were getting along and they were flirting, and even Jesse acknowledged like, wow, like really your whole weekend revolves around whether or not you and Sierra have
Yeah,
a weekend or not. That wouldn't really be like my ding ding ding, let me ask if I can make out with her.
he's just slimy. Like I just feel like he wants, and this is like, I get it. This is the point of the show. I don't really care. Like if he was to ask Bailey or Levi if they wanted to be his summer hookup, I wouldn't give a shit. Like this is the part of the show. Like let's start some drama. Okay. But it's like, why are you asking someone when clearly you know your boy still has feelings for her and they're just getting to a good place now? Like, why are you then like trying to insert yourself? It's so weird.
Kind of a reminder too that like it is a TV show because I know that they're friends, but like, do they really hang out
No, I don't
outside
think
of Summer House?
Jesse.
Like, I don't
Well,
think.
Jesse lives in Florida.
Yeah, like I don't think that they're really like that close of friends. Like
No.
they're TV friends, but like, but the weird part is like everyone else does have like a much closer circle in New York. Like West and Amanda have been hanging out a lot lately. Like,
Hmm.
and Amanda and Sierra are friends, and obviously West and Sierra dated outside of the show too. So it's just a little weird to have
Yeah.
it like be like that where there is like relationships outside of the show, and then like on the show be like, let's make out.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. Yeah,
Also,
I
like
just am like,
the fact that he asked like when we're drunk.
I know. Also, it's like, honestly, to be honest,
If that's the
Jesse,
only time she's gonna kiss you, like
let
I
me give you some
kiss
advice.
you.
Exactly. Let me give you some advice on how to actually make a good TV show with a good jealousy arc. You should have just tried to kiss her. Like, you should have just tried to see if you could find a moment where the vibes were right and you could have kissed her. That would have sent shockwaves into the summer house. Not this, like, premeditated fucking, like, can I, should I, while there's other people. Like, and then it's even weirder, like, which I loved Lindsay, student of the game, being like, he corralled all the single guys into the room and asked this question, like, he's calling dibs. It's the same shit he did with Lexi last year. Like, he's just a
But
slime
it's
ball.
funny because like even Ben, like Ben said something and Ben doesn't know them and Ben's like, isn't that weird? Like I
Yeah,
wouldn't go for Sierra because that's your ex, dude, and we're all living in the same house.
yeah.
Like
Would
what
you look at that?
respect.
I know. Can I just say, can I pose this question about Ben to you?
Hmm.
I've been seeing discourse online where people are like, Ben is not that hot. it's like the accent. Like he's like an attractive man, but the way that like the girls in the house talk about him is like he's like I don't even know who's like the hottest guy in the
But like I
world.
feel like we haven't really seen his personality.
Same.
Like is he funny?
Because I feel like he's attractive, of course. He's attractive, he has that accent. And like maybe if you spend time with him and you get to know him, you like think he's hotter. But I do think he's like hot. But I'm like, people in mine are like, he's average. He's that like it's like these girls are delusional. But I'm like, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe it is true that we just aren't.
Seeing,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
like
Bailey, I'm
there's
like,
just something
girl,
about him. Like Bailey is like literally in love with him. Like stars are like shooting out of her eyes every time they're on screen together. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna trust in Bailey that there's something more to him.
yeah, like I literally
Well,
saw
it's
it.
funny because I feel like it's also the edit that they're trying to give him because I remember it might have been in the first or second episode when they showed clips of them in New York. He was like literally just watering his plants.
Yeah, he was like kind of a weirdo.
Like it was like a weird thing for them to show, like kind of trying to make it seem like he was boring. So I wonder
But
if it's
isn't he?
the edit that he's getting.
But
Or
in the
maybe it's
trailer,
also Bachelor season.
okay, is he like the Bachelor in this Bachelor season?
I mean, I don't know, but it sounded like that's what they said he was.
Right? That's what it
Like
seemed
the
like.
Bachelor. Yeah, I think he was the
Um,
Bachelor.
that's so funny. But also in the trailer for this season of Summer House, it was like alluding to like him and Amanda like getting
Yeah.
closer. So I'm like waiting for that to happen because I'm like, I need something more from him because I do think he's attractive, but I'm like, I guess I don't really see what Bailey's seeing,
Hmm.
except for the fact like I can relate to her being like this guy's so hot, like I can't even look you in the eyes, like I'm literally scared to talk to you. So that representation is amazing, but I'm like I don't know, I just don't know, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. We're being represented on the big screen.
I love her. Like I love, but I mean, I don't really know if Levi, I feel like is just there, but like Bailey is just so funny to me. I love her.
Yeah.
She's always just talking and lurking, and like I love it. Speaking of lurking, should we talk about the freaking lurking losers of Love Is Blind season 10?
Let's talk about them. I've read spoilers, so I think
What?
I know who gets married. Well, I feel like it's all online because
Okay, but I don't
people looked up like who got
Instagram.
their marriage actually done.
Bro, you guys are taking away the integrity of the damn fucking show.
I saw it before I even watched the season, but I'm hoping that things are wrong and I'm hoping that some of the people like so it's like only based on people that actually legally got married.
Yeah,
So like you have to file your marriage certificate. So
but
I'm
some
hoping that some of these
people,
people like just didn't get married for this show but are still together.
yeah,
But I don't have high hopes based on the like percentages of people that stay together throughout all the seasons.
I can't. So I okay. So who should we talk about first?
Well, I think the first thing I want to say is I know that there were some people that like paired up with got engaged that were also like potentially in love triangles with other people that also got engaged. And I'm happy with the choices that everyone made. Like I
Yeah,
think that if they went with the other couples, they wouldn't even be together to the wedding. Like I think that
yeah.
it worked out the best way that it could have for like their relationships. I think we should talk about Vic and Christine first
Yes.
because
Okay. Why are okay? They're like too wholesome and like too like pure, and
like how did they
also
find these two people to be like perfect together?
but I will say, which I kind of don't. Okay, I do like them. I think they're wholesome and pure. I think it's. I really want to know, like at the reunion. Hopefully, they address like why they weren't in Mexico or was they in Mexico?
So the creator of Love is Blind did say that the reason why they did not go to Mexico is because they felt like their relationship was like totally different than all of the other relationships. So they
Oh,
wanted to give them that like alone time.
okay.
But that still doesn't make sense to me because why couldn't they have still gone to Mexico? Like they could
Well,
have
it's
gone, it was like one cocktail party that they all did in Mexico.
yeah.
And it wasn't like there was any drama in Mexico. There was drama at the bowling alley that they went to. Like
Yeah. Which Vic and Christine were there, right? Yeah.
yeah, so I don't understand why they couldn't have just gone to Mexico. Like the reasoning is not making sense to me.
Well, people, yeah, because people said that what they, which I could honestly believe this a little more, is that they just decided some couples they just don't bring you with them. They're just like, okay, whatever, you guys can
Yeah,
still be
like that they
together.
don't end up filming them that get
Yeah,
engaged. Yeah.
yeah. But then they decided not to get Vic and Christine to come to the honeymoon because they weren't planning on filming with them further. But then another couple, something happened or like dropped out or whatever. Or maybe people were like they didn't have enough couples actually making it to the altar. So then they had to then like retrospectively like bring them back and be like, oh, you guys should go to Malibu and like you guys should do this and whatever. But I just find it like
I could see.
bizarre. I mean, yeah, I can see it. I do think I've seen people online be like, Vic is too, like, there's just something, like, he just seems like too good of a guy. Like, why is no one wifing him up? Like, what? And I'm like, okay, guys. Like,
We're so
like,
negative,
literally, I can't.
pessimistic, like
It's like, well,
Eeyore's
no one's,
online.
literally, like, I'm like, no one is, like, clearly he's having trouble finding someone, so that's why he went on the show to get
Yeah,
married.
like
Like, I don't really,
the are bleak and he's 33. Like, what do you want from him?
I think it's so bizarre. But they are just like the most wholesome. I think, I mean, I hope that they made it out alive.
And this was filmed, I think, like in the beginning of 2024. So it's been like a year.
Hmm.
Because they were talking about like last Christmas, when Bree went to Connor's house, which maybe we should talk about them next. How did you feel about how the
Right.
last episode ended? Because everyone's like, free Connor.
Honestly, okay. I think Brie is a little harsh. I think she's been fed like this like propaganda of like what a real man should look like, and to her a real man is someone who like is never satisfied, is always trying to go like more, 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 and like, and I think she just like couldn't understand why she was so like emotionally involved with Connor, while also he wasn't really, he didn't have those qualities that she might have had in like a checklist for herself. But I will say, on a show where the women get fucking embarrassed every damn episode, every year, 10 seasons of women getting dogged out, just like Brie dogged out Connor. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of love that it was her doing it. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do think she was a little harsh and a little mean. And it is kind of like some people are okay just having a normal job. He has a house. Like, he's a 3 bedroom house. Like, he's fine. Like, he has a good job, he has a house, he seems normal, like his family seems okay. But like some people are fine with that. And I think she just didn't understand that mentality of being okay with your life, which is hilarious. But like I kind of loved it. Like I'm like,
I like them together. I still like
I
them
know,
together. I
same.
hope that they still are together.
Together, same.
She posted like Instagram pictures, like dumps of throughout the season, and she posted a lot of pictures that he was in. So I'm hoping that even if they're like not together, it's like a we're good friends. But I think it's so cute how much he loves her. Like you can just tell he
Yeah.
just is a happy guy and he just loves her, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, and I do think the one thing that I will say that is sad to me is I do think Chris like maybe like seeing him like I don't know if like there was doubts placed into her mind or
Yeah.
something, because he did say that weird thing where he was like Connor was like I should have picked
Yeah.
this other girl instead of you, like just weird. And I can see how that could kind of like warp your mind. Like this show is such a,
No, you know what? I think it is. I think it was one of the episodes when they were on their honeymoon. She kept being like, which was really bothering me. We had so many deep connections
oh
with these other people. Like, why aren't we talking about that? Like, and Connor's like, so you want to go have a conversation with Chris? Like, what are you trying to get at here? And she couldn't communicate like what it was. And I think she just wanted closure from like that relationship being over. And I
yeah.
don't know better closure than like him coming to her and being like, we should go to the Ritz Carlton and be fuck buddies. Like, great, thank you.
Ew.
Closure, like we're good. Like I think she really that conversation, like she got her closure that she did not need to be with him. Like I think it all worked out for her.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
seeing it, like she was really close with Jess and seeing how he treated her. I think that was the closure that she needed. So I think like that was kind of like weighing on her a little bit of the like what if not in like a way of she didn't like Connor, but like is there something even better for her?
Yeah.
She like was
Is missing.
overlooking because she felt a pull to Connor. But I think that conversation with Chris really sealed the deal for her that Connor was probably like the best option for her. And I think she even said that to him. Like, I couldn't imagine doing this with anyone but Connor. Like
Yeah.
I would leave if it wasn't with him.
Yeah. And I also I just feel like she was like overbearing a little bit, like when he was showing you the house. I thought that was mean, but I also am like I can understand how this show is like such a like I don't even
Well,
know,
you have to
like
take it with like a grain of salt. Like, okay, you're bringing someone over your house for the first time, and you're a camera is following you,
yeah.
and they're showing you their keg at their house, and you're just gonna be like, cool.
Yeah.
Next, like there has to be some sort of reaction. Like they're looking for you to have some sort of
Yeah.
reaction to the way their house is set up. Like you can't just
Yeah, no, I get it.
you're
But I
talking.
just feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I just felt like her being like, you have a like your garage is a man cave. Like I'm like, girl, that's like walk up and down my block. Every single person's no one's parking their car in the garage. Like everyone parks in the driveway. Like I'm just like things like that where I'm like,
It's funny
okay,
'cause that
really?
bothers me so much. Like I use my garage to park my car, and it
Yeah.
drives me crazy when people are parked all up and down the street and they have like driveways and garages and they don't have their cars in them. It bothers me so much. Like,
No,
yeah,
like it's
you're too girl.
no, no. But I'm like little things like that where I'm like, is this really that big of a deal? Like, or like when she goes, he had like his work from home computer and like his gaming computer right next to each other, and she's acting like it's like mind blowing, and I'm like, okay, let's calm down. I do think the
And
keg at 30,
that is so like swooped up, and he's like, yeah, because I paid for my gaming.
yeah,
My company paid for my like work setup.
yeah, exactly. I do think the keg, I would have also been like, you're 30, like the glory days are behind us. But like, I just, yeah, I do hope that they're still together though, even though they're not, obviously they're not, they didn't make it on the aisle or whatever, but like, I can see
But
them
I
working out
prefer that than
eventually.
like saying no at the altar. I
I
can't.
know, same.
Second anniversary.
Bro, can we talk about Emma? Like,
Yeah,
I thought she was literally gonna say no.
yeah. I
Where
thought
she was like,
people are saying that he says no, which I'm
but
like,
like,
after all that, if he says no, like I think that she
I
should.
will be so embarrassed. I always think that the guy should go first, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I would be like, let him go first. I don't want him to go first.
I'm tired of like the people complaining about that all of their conversations about are about kids because it's very clear that they're being told to have
Yeah,
discussions about kids because even she said when she's talking to his family like I don't feel pressured, so it's probably like the only conversations that they're having are like the ones that are literally on the
yeah,
episode. But if this is going to be the whole story and that's why he says no and that's why they're not together, then like they should have never gotten engaged in the first
exactly.
place. So that's how I feel about it. I do like them as a couple. I think they're both really sweet and adorable, but
Same.
like
But it's like in the pods, like a lot of this stuff literally is like, this could have been
yeah.
hashed out in the damn pods. Like, Chris, you could have been like, do you work out? Do you go to Pilates? Are you a CrossFit trainer? No? Okay, you're not for me. Bree, you could have been like, do you want to work until you die? Okay, you're not for me. Like, it's like, he should have been like, do you want to have kids? No? Okay, you're not for me. Like, it's just like, I just think having kids is such a
Yeah.
huge thing that like even if like I do think Emma, like I believe her when she says I just simply don't know, but it's like for someone who wants to have kids, that is not enough. Like if I was to be dating someone and they were like, I don't know if I want to have kids and I know I want to have kids, I don't want to take this further and end in marriage for then when we're married you to be resent
And these
me
people
or
also are
whatever.
like 22. Like it's not like okay,
Yes.
yeah, well like we can talk about it a few years from now. It's like these people are in their 30s. Like a lot of them like Vic and Christine were talking about like they want to have kids in 2 years. Like these are
Yeah.
people that are going to want to have kids really soon. So they don't want to get into a new relationship and then find out 2 years from now when they're ready to have kids that you don't want to have kids and then they have to start all over.
Yeah, it's just like too much. Like I just feel like that is a non-negotiable. Like if you do not want kids, you should not be dating somebody who does, and vice versa, because
Which
it's
was
never
nice
going to end
to
well.
see that Chris and Jess had multiple conversations about it and they were both
Mhm.
like, very aligned and Jess did check in with him like multiple times.
Mhm.
And like they were aligned about not having kids. Probably the
Yeah.
only redeeming thing about their relationship, which is actually really sad because up until that conversation, like I really did like them together.
I
I
thought
was
they were
not getting that
horrible
vibe from him. I mean, I'm glad
at
for them.
all.
It's always gonna show its ugly face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked them together up until like that definitely that the energy changed after they got back to Ohio and it was so weird.
He saw her house and got scared.
Yeah, because it was a nicer house than his.
Loser. Speaking of other people, losers who don't have nice homes or homes at all, Alex and Ashley.
Like, what is, where do they find these people? Like, they found a guy to come on a pod that's like, I'm a nomad and I'm looking for like my nomad wife. Like, brother, you were on the wrong show. Like, let's make you the nomadic bachelor. Also,
Literally.
she is so drop dead gorgeous. Like perfect face, perfect body,
Yeah.
like gorgeous. They met. He's talking about how gorgeous she is. I'm like, these are two gorgeous people together.
Yeah.
And then randomly he just starts harping on how and they're having like, a relationship. It's very clear what's going
Yeah.
on between the two of them. And then he starts going on and on about how she's not physically his type.
I know.
That's always like I feel like that's always the route that guys go. And it's on Love Island, like all that stuff. And I hate that. It's such a cop out, like like they're not physically my type. What do you mean your type? Like a
I
brunette
know.
or a
I know.
blonde is
I know.
serious?
Also, it's like, what is it about, like, psychologically? What is it about a hair color that is going to make you then suddenly believe that this person is more attractive? I don't get
Yeah.
that at all. Like, I just am
I'm
like,
like I'm like as a redhead who people always say that their types are brunettes or blondes, I take offense.
no, it's so weird. He goes, I like girls. Oh, he was trying to like he was trying to get in on what's her
Brittany.
name? Yeah, like being like, I like girls with darker features. Like, I'm like, okay, once again, if you want to get on a dating show where you can see the other person and figure out if they're your type, go on Love Island, go on The
Yeah.
Bachelor, go on all these other shows. Do not come on Love is Blind. Like, Love is Blind. You can do not see
Also,
them.
his entire time in the pods, he kept talking about how he really only cares about how people look physically. Like that's all he cares about in relationships.
Because he's a fucking nomad, bro. He's probably like exchanging sexual favors for housing. I'm just like, it's like I can't deal with him. I literally can't deal with him. And at first, I literally knew from the minute he had this fucking sob story about the damn knees. And I get it. Like, I actually empathize with people who like whose entire life was like surrounded over like
Yeah,
one thing, and then it like something happens and
it
they
just
don't have it
crashes
anymore.
back.
I really empathize with that because I can't imagine I would also probably be this crazy. But it's like, you're 30. Let's close the damn fucking yearbook. Let's throw away the cleats and let's focus on the future. Like, why are you harping on this? Why is it all you think about? And I think the reason why he's such a like nomad is that he like is trying to escape his life. It's like someone who's normal and like loves
But
their
he
life.
doesn't know how to do a normal job, like long term, because he doesn't
Yeah.
want to do a normal job because he wants to be playing soccer.
Yeah. But it's
But
like,
it's
just give it up.
always these people that like have the money. It's always these people that have the money to travel around for fun. And you're like, I have a house, like I live here, like I have a job, and I do not have the money to just like be gallivanting
Mm,
around. Like, where are you finding the money for this?
I don't know.
It's always so mysterious, and you cannot tell me that that man makes all of his money from trading the Australian dollar or the US dollar to the Australian
Yeah.
dollar.
Like,
Like,
what
you
does
can
that
tell me
even
that he's
mean?
making such a living from doing that.
I saw somewhere that apparently he got like or maybe he said this somewhere where he was like living off a like
Yes,
insurance policy or something.
he got laid off during COVID.
Okay,
And
severance
that's
package.
when he had like a good severance pay, and that's what he was like initially traveling off of. And then I also saw that his mom was supposedly a flight attendant at some point before she became a trucker, so he was getting free flights. So that's why like the traveling aspect was more
It's
accessible
so
because he wasn't paying for the flights. But there's still a lot unanswered.
yeah.
Ashley's dad is equally an oddball. And once we got to the political questions, I was like, you know what? I really don't even care what happens here anymore. I'm good. She can get embarrassed. I'm okay with that. Like, it's fine.
No, literally. And even that question he couldn't answer. Like, it's like, bro, he was like shaking at the table. Like, he is like such a liar that he like can't even answer a simple question. Where it's like,
Can't answer a question where he can't explain it for 20 minutes, like out of the question.
one
Uses
thing
so
I,
many words.
bro, I loved when he was like, can I just say, I actually feel bad for him at this point because people are like trying to be like, use this against him as like being a liar, where he goes, my grandparents were together for 50 years, but they died at 67 or years old, which doesn't really make sense because he goes, they met at 14, I've been together for 50 years and died at 60 or something, and it's like the math doesn't add up. But as someone who like, I like when my grand like I you no, I could not tell you how old my grandparents were. Like, I one day I would be like, oh, they're 70. Tomorrow I might say they're 75. Like, I don't know how old they are because I just don't really know that information. I mean, I can obviously look at their birthday like year, but I just don't, like, I give a rough estimate. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I understand that, but I think for him where it was so like, what the fuck is that? He goes, they met at 14, okay, got married. Or like they met at 14, they were together for 50 years and married and died at 67. And it's like, well, they didn't get married at 14 though. So like, what is like, it just makes no sense. I
And
thought it
he's
was
like, my
so
aunt
funny.
texted me, but he like said it in such a weird way. Like his aunt just texted him that, like for him to share on the show. Like it didn't sound like it
Yeah.
was like a thing where like it's a love story that had been passed down from his family. It was like, yeah, my aunt randomly texted me about the love story of my grandparents and told me about it.
Yeah. It was so weird. But I just find it, there just seems to be nothing but like sexual desires between the two of them.
But then
So
he's not attracted to her.
I know.
You know what? You know, Elham, McDonald's can fix anything.
Scene was so
You want some
fucking
chicken
creepy.
nuggets?
That was so creepy. I was like, what is happening here? It was like they were doing like foreplay with like McDonald's. Like, I was like, what is happening? Like, I was so uncomfortable. And he's like, I don't know, the baby voice, I just can't. Also, like, another thing about him that makes me laugh is, or like, I really want to know if Priyanka is like one of these girls that he told her about.
I'm sad we didn't see her because she's gorgeous and I
I
love
know.
her vibes. And so I'm sad she.
Honestly, do you think it's gotten to the point where we should low key do like a Love is Blind All Stars?
Yeah.
But literally, I'm like, because there's so many characters who like didn't say I do, or like, you know, there were like even this episode, like this season with like the Kevin, Kavan, whatever that like
Yeah,
love
I'm sad that
triangle.
didn't work out because he seemed like a nice
Same
guy. It just goes to show that like if you try so hard to be like the right
guy
kind of
for
person,
everybody.
like it just doesn't work out. But it seems like he acknowledged that like
Yeah,
wasn't Devonta and Brittany just know, girl, like just hold on to it.
run.
The right man will come. That is not the right man for you.
I like it makes me sad like watching their scenes, and also has anyone noticed that he's never showed his family? He doesn't like he's given her nothing.
Yeah.
It's actually so sad. And she like wants to be married so bad that she doesn't care. And she keeps being like, yeah, I get you're not like that. I get that. And I'm just like, girl, you don't need this. You don't need this.
Yeah.
I'm hoping she doesn't get embarrassed, but
Yeah.
I fear she will.
I really like Jordan and Amber actually. I hope that
Same.
they stay together too because they seem really sweet and Amber just seems like she needs to be loved.
I know. I like her.
I thought it was really weird though that he was so insistent on like living in the city when she has a whole child and not just like a 3-year old. Like her daughter was what is like what
I
7?
think 7. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, she's in school, but you just want us to move
Yeah.
a totally new city. But I like that her daughter's father's in the picture and Jordan met him and that was like
Yeah.
the process. He seems like such a nice guy and he's a foodie, so like that wins me over
I know.
every time. And his family seemed really sweet too. So
Yeah. They seem like a wholesome couple. So
they just seem like
hopefully,
they really love each other. Oh, it breaks my heart like how many couples don't make it out of the show.
I know.
So I don't know.
We'll see.
Anxious to see. And then the reunion, they don't have like a date for it to come out. I don't even know if they filmed it. So we might be waiting.
Try to remember when they tried to do a live reunion and it was like
Yeah, it did
royally
not
fucked.
work. Yeah.
But I'm excited for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I'm glad I watched it. I binged it so quickly.
This
Like
is
I
such a
watched
good
like
season
8 episodes in one day or something like that. It was crazy.
because
So
they're
it
all
was really good.
lunatics. Because they're all crazy. Well, I think that's all for this week. All of our pop culture
Yeah.
roundup, right?
We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to see more of us, make sure that you're following us on all the streaming platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream. And make sure that you're following us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at First in Line Pod.
And please make sure you rate and review our podcast. Give us those 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And like all of our YouTube shorts, please. And subscribe on there.
And we'll see you next time on First in Line.
Bye.